used, which cameras we want to have used in this scene of main camera. So we're going to go ahead and press the plus button. We're going to choose video capture device. Now, a video capture device is any camera, any webcam that you've got connected to your computer. So we're going to pick video capture device. We can give it a name here. Let's choose Cam Link 4K and go OK. And now we're going to specify which camera we're going to link here to this video source. So you can see I've got the choice of my built-in webcam, the Logitech Brio webcam, a GH5 that I currently don't have connected, but it is installed, and the Camlink 4K, which is the one that I want to use. So selecting it, there we are, works, I'm on camera. But you can see just by selecting one of the other ones that they're going to show up there as well. Hey, over here now. So for this primary camera, or main camera, we want this one as the Camlink 4K. And you can see that the preset here, or the default setting for it, is 1280 by 720. Now we've already told OBS that we want our canvas size to be larger than that at 1080p. So in this case, I'm going to make it bigger by selecting high, because that's the actual setting that I've set in the Camlink to be at 1080p, knowing that it's going to match here. So for you, you'll either pick high or you'll pick the resolution that you want to have as your camera resolution. Once that's done, we're going to go OK. And you can see here that we have Camlink here added under main camera scene. And we also have the audio bars here working so that we can see that the audio piece is working as well. Now inside of each scene, you're not just limited to one camera or one video or one audio input. You can actually have multiples. We could come back in here and we can add in our other webcam. If we go to add a video capture device, let's name it webcam, go OK, and let's select the Logitech Brio. And again, make it the high setting and go OK. You can see that we actually now have two, and we can actually turn them on and off all within the one scene. So for a really basic setup, you could get away with just one scene setup, and you're just switching between the different camera angles and things just by turning the layers or the inputs on and off. And you can actually change the hierarchy of them, so you can pick them up, you can move them around. So you could create a basic stream this way. But where this does become more complicated is if you've got lots of different layers or lots of different inputs in there that you want to be switching between. A couple of different screen shares, a couple of different cameras. If you're then trying to switch between things while you're live, it's likely you could be clicking the wrong ones and getting frustrated and overwhelmed with all the settings. And that's where scenes become really powerful. So we can have one scene just for our main camera, then we might have a scene for a screen share. We might have a scene that we cut to for playing a video animation or something like that. So that's what we're going to go ahead and get set up now. So I'll remove this webcam here, hit the minus, and let's go, are you sure you wish to remove? Yes. Let's add a new scene, and let's call this webcam. And let's again add in that video capture device. Logitech Brio, go OK, and let's find our camera, Logitech Brio. Let's set that to high. Let's go every camera. Let's create a new scene as well for screen share. And so over here, window capture, if you just want to bring in a specific application window, or if you want to bring in a whole computer screen, then you can choose display capture. And this is where if you've got a second screen connected to your computer, this is a great way to do it. So that's what I've got in this case, display capture. And let's call this second monitor. Go OK. It's defaulted to the primary one here, the main one, but we can just change display to be the other input. And this is where if you've got a second screen, we're going to hit the plus and we're going to bring in either a window capture if you just want to bring in a specific application window, or if you want to bring in a whole computer screen, then you can choose display capture. And this is where if you've got a second screen connected to your computer, this is a great way to do it. So that's what I've got in this case, display capture. And let's call this second monitor.